Hope you guys had a great weekend, because I know I did, okay? In this show, we're going to be talking about how Texas absolutely clapped OU, Week 7 of college football recap, what's going on at Penn State, and the college football teams most likely to sell your parlay. As always, make sure you like, subscribe. Let's get into it. How about those Longhorns, huh? I mean, another year Oklahoma can get into the end zone. What is it, 3 of the last 4 years they haven't scored? That is just. If I'm an Oklahoma fan, that is just. But look, I knew we were going to handle business the minute I saw the video of the Oklahoma players get into the Texas players' face going into the tunnel. I mean, to do all that jawing and then you not score a single touchdown is just embarrassing. And look, Sark owns Venables. Let's just call it how it is. John MATEER, exactly who I thought he was. I said on last week's show, we get in his face, we make him show his true colors, and that's exactly what we did. And it wasn't his hand that held him back. It was his decision-making. He arguably should have thrown 5 picks in the game and got away with 3. But I'm so proud of our guys. Tip of the cap to the O-line for stepping up, and freaking Trey Wisner. What a game from him. Arch looked good, shut up a lot of doubters, including the Athletic, who called him college football's biggest flop. That was just stupid rage bait. But Sark said it best in the post-game conference.
And there was a lot of shit getting talked about our team and about these guys. And I think they responded.
I mean, that version of Sark fires me up. There was a lot of doubters going into the game. I thought the fellas responded how they should have, and like I hoped they would. But now we get ready for Kentucky. But come on, what a win. Now let's speed run through what happened in Week 7 in college football. First and foremost, Indiana. Wow. Okay, y'all know I've been high on Oregon, but Cignetti and this Indiana team is the truth. And I'm not sure why it took until this game for them to have my respect, but they have it and then some. I mean, what a win for them at Oregon. I didn't think they had a chance, and they shut me up. I really don't want to talk about this team, but A&M is playing some dang good football right now. I thought Florida could get it done, and once again, the Aggies have made me look silly. But is it just that they're really good, or is it just that Billy Napier sucks now being 0-14 on the road against ranked opponents? Guess we'll see. Then we had USC taking down Michigan. Like I said last week, Jade Mayava is the truth, and freshman walk-on King Miller had himself a day after Wayman Jordan got hurt. But I know a lot of people had questions about USC's defense, but they showed up, and they did job. Then we had Alabama finishing the job at Missouri. Ty Simpson, he's the best quarterback in college football. I mean, there's an argument to be made about Carson Beck, but some of the throws he makes are just next level. The kid has it. Then really quick, we have Florida State, who has now dropped 3 games in a row. What is going on over there? Ohio State and Texas Tech look dominant. Cameron Dickey, by the way, for Texas Tech, had himself a day. I think he had 200-plus total yards. And then once again, shout out to UCLA's Jerry Neuheisel and interim head coach Tim Skipper for once again getting it done. And then we have Penn State. Penn State loses to Northwestern, and I think everyone knew what was going to happen after they dropped that game, and James Franklin was getting booed leaving the field. And I know there's a lot of talks on whether or not Penn State can find a better head coach, and I get it. I mean, he's been one of the most winningest head coaches over the last 3 or so years, but the truth is he just hasn't been able to win the big game. And I think overall Penn State decided that they didn't believe he was the guy to win them a national championship. I am interested to see who they go after, but if I were them, I would be blowing up Mr. Kirk Cignetti's phone and absolutely back up the Brinks truck for him. Now let's move on to It Needs to Be Addressed. There's a viral video going around of a little Miami fan throwing up the U around Florida State fans trying to get her to do the chop. And I think at the end of the video, she ends up getting one of the Florida State fans to throw up the U with her. That's what I'm talking about. I absolutely love that video, and shout out to her for standing strong. Now let's talk about college football teams that are most likely to sell your parlay. Let's start with Penn State. Goes without saying, you can't trust them. Virginia Tech, horrible. Oregon State, sharp every single week, never come through, horrible. Baylor, nope. And then Oklahoma State, that whole program is just, don't even think about touching them. Thank you guys for watching. Next episode will be dropping on Thursday. And as always, please like, comment, subscribe, all the good things. Peace.